And we remember that when we had uprisings in 1956 in Hungary, what happened? The Russians moved in, suppressed overnight, and that was the end of the revolution. That was the end of the uprising. And the Danube ran red with blood. We had the same situation in relation to Czechoslovakia, led by Dubček, again suppressed, and that was the end of the uprising. What I admire about this uprising, however, is that you have managed to keep on going, and that is what is crucially important. From the point of view of the residents of Camp Ashraf, again, I admire them for their solidarity and their resistance to an invasion on what it should have been an area with absolute territorial integrity. Unfortunately, that wasn't recognised by the troops and by the police who invaded that territorial integrity, and essentially we've seen the price in terms of loss of lives, the hunger strikes, etc. I had the pleasure of speaking in the European Parliament in support of the hunger strikers on day 66, just after they had gone on the dry strike. And we know from experience in Ireland, and it's a totally different situation, that once you go on a dry hunger strike, you're talking about a matter of days. And I do believe that the international pressure exerted by the European Union and exerted by the United Nations, that was crucial in terms of making the authorities see the light of day and allow these people to come off the hunger strike with dignity and to release them, because they had already defied several court orders in relation to their release. So there's no doubt whatever about it that had it not been for the international pressure, those brave hunger strikers would be in their graves today. So pressure absolutely pays. And last but by no means least, because there is a December deadline in relation to the displacement, it is vital that we up that momentum and that we up that pressure to ensure that this displacement does not take place. Because if displacement takes place, we are talking about a mass massacre. So we don't want another Srebrenica. What we want is action on the international front to ensure that it doesn't take place. So again, we support you, Mr. Rajavi, 100%. And I have no doubt whatever about it, but that given the internal and the external momentum, the combined efforts, that we will eventually see the realisation of your dream, and that is a democratic Iran. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much.